Welcome to my channel Literary Analysis. आई होप यू आर फाइन। बहुत ज़्यादा रिक्वेस्ट आई थी कि चौसर के बारे में इंट्रोडक्शन दें, तो आज मैं लेकर आई हूँ यही टॉपिक और इसी के बारे में हम इंट्रोडक्शन चौसर का, जियोफेरी चौसर जो कि फादर ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर है, उसको हम डिस्कस करेंगे, उसका इंट्रोडक्शन देखेंगे। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द टॉपिक। पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ चौसर फ्रॉम द 17th सेंचुरी, मतलब इसको हमने पोर्ट्रेट किया है 17th सेंचुरी से। ही वॉज बोर्न इन 1343 AD लंदन इंग्लैंड। ओके, ही वॉज डाइड ऑन 24th October 1400, एज ऑफ 56 to 57. It means कि we discuss about Chaucer's work in century 17. We know about his work in 17th century, but he was born in 15th century. Resting place Westminster Abbey, London, and his occupation is author, poet, philosopher, and diplomat. He is a Philippa Royd and Elizabethan Chaucer, Thomas Chaucer. He was a children of his father name is Thomas Chaucer and his mother name is Elizabeth. His parents are John Chaucer. Okay, his children name is Elizabeth and Thomas, and his parents name are John Chaucer. His father name is John Chaucer. So next is, in his early life his father seems to have been pretty well off. He sold wine to bars and taverns. He inherited 24 shops in London from her uncle. Uh, the block struck England when Chaucer was about 5 years old. In 1347, when he was 14 years old, became a page in the house of the Countess of Ulster. So it means that his early life is very much good, and he is inheritedly very much rich person. And his mother also has a 24 shops in London from her uncle. She inherited 24 shops from her uncle, and he is a very much good person, and he lead his life very much rich and very much good. So next is our, in 1359, he was captured by the French at the siege of Reims during the Hundred Years' War while serving in English army, ransomed King Edward III a year later. Next, as a royal messenger, Chaucer was frequently sent to a continent on secret business for the king. He also worked for the war and for the helping hand. He also helping hand for the king, and for the business, secret business of the king. He also investigate for the king. He became acquainted with the works of the great Italian authors Boccaccio and Dante, Petrarch, etc. Already we discussed about his early life. Now, why he is called as the father of the English literature? Why we know Chaucer as a father of English literature? Before Chaucer, English was not fashionable. He makes the English very much revolutionary, very much fashionable, very much modern. He wrote in the vulnerable and everyday language. Since most literature and science was still written in Latin, Chaucer wrote his stories in Middle English, now modern English. Means that he knows about the modern English. He is very much fluent in English, and he play vital role in the revolution of the English. The popularity of Chaucer's work written in the London dialect of Middle English gave rise to his dialect. It means that he wrote all his works in the London and in Middle English, and that means he gave his work gave very much popularity and very much interest in people, and it all this his work also play vital role in the war of the England and with other countries. Chaucer's first work is the Book of the Duchess, that is written by the Geoffrey Chaucer, and Blanche of Lancaster. He died in 1369. She was the wife of John Count, son of Edward III of England. It means that in this book, in this writing, he discussed about the wife of the John, and she was died in 1369. This story is about the dream vision, and a stanza in which each of the two lines contains 8 syllables in octosyllabic couplets. This poem or this work is written in octosyllabic couplets, which means that the each stanza has two lines which contain the eight syllables in every line. And next one is his Canterbury Tales, his famous work, and his this work is also now add in academic work in the syllabus of the students. And then Canterbury Tales was written by Chaucer, as we know that. But Canterbury has always been an important religious center in England. Canterbury is just as a church, religion played an important part in the medieval life. In medieval life, so at that time, medieval life is very much famous, and religion play very important role. Church also play important role in every people of life, every person's life. So he also discussed about Canterbury Tales. Also, Canterbury was a pilgrim site, also a religious site, also a prayer site. And he also explained about them, their jobs, their type and color of their clothing. Chaucer tells about all the people that are present in that Canterbury Tales. He tells us about their job, their type and color of their clothing, their accessories that they wear at that time, jewelry, pets, other portables, the way they act, their income, their secrets, their status in society as a whole, the way they speak, their slang or accent, their mode of transportation. So he also discussed about their mode of action, every secret he describes in his Canterbury Tale. That is why this work of Chaucer is very much famous all over the world. If you like my video, then subscribe my channel and like my videos.